People bring me all sorts of things to repair, and today's challenge is this little remote control for a gate. With overuse of the button, it's stopped working. So let's take a look inside and see what we can find, see if we can fix it. People say to me, why do you even bother trying to fix things like this? And the answer is that I'd just like to if it's possible. Now immediately I can see a whole bunch of issues. Number one, it's filthy. The only button that's used on this is this one here, and I can see that there's a degree of the carbon from the contacts is over the contacts there. It also appears that it's got wet at some point. I wouldn't say it's actually corrosion, but it's certainly not clean. So the first thing to do will be to get the circuit board cleaned up and then take a look from there. Interesting. If we look at the contact for the battery as well, there's something that shouldn't be there. Let's get this guy cleaned up. Just my favourite solution is IPA, isopropanol. Fairly ubiquitous cleaner. Let's have a look at this contact, see if that's going to clean up. That's going to need some other form of cleaning. Negative contact looks to be okay. Yeah, so that black, what appears to be carbon deposit, is coming off. As I say, in this particular instance, it's only that contact that was being used. It appeared to me to be covered in that carbon. I'm going to take that now and put it into a lukewarm solution of dish soap, and then we'll reconvene when that's nice and clean. It doesn't take long outside now. It's 35 degrees in the shade with a light breeze, so things like this dry out very quickly. The contacts are now clean, as is the case. Now, I should have mentioned at the time when I was first playing with this, I did obviously press the buttons, but there's a little LED here, and clearly that didn't light. Now, whether it's due to this corrosion on the contact here, I don't know. One of the other things, obviously, is the state of the battery. I did say, in fact, the first thing I said to the people was, have you changed the battery? Oh yes, no, it's not the battery, the problem is with the switch. Well, let's take a look. This is a 12-volt battery, similar to ones in hearing aids and things, I think, so I might be able to find one if it's needed at a local pharmacy. 10.8 volts. Well, I don't think that is going to work very well. These things stay at 12 volts for years normally. I can't find any date on this. There are some strange numbers or letters on the top which look like 11.5. Could that be 2005? Who knows? We need to get this contact cleaned up. I have this strange tool which is meant for repairing circuit boards for repair, so let's see if we can get this off of here. It seems surprisingly stubborn. There's a small mark left, but on the whole that is clean. So the black gunk that was on the contact there has been cleaned off, so let's pop it back together and see. Well, we're still not seeing any light there. I'm not really surprised. I think that battery is too low a voltage. I've set my power supply up now at 12 volts. Let's switch that on. And now, I'm not sure if you can see that, but the lamp is flickering when I push the button. So yes, I'm sure when the batteries change that will work. The challenge now is to where to find one of these batteries. I will try the local pharmacia. If not, eBay, here we come.